And now I'd like to welcome to our open mic to share with us the poet and artist and award winner Deborah Kelly. So let's hear it for Deborah, everybody.
This is a new poem I've written, and it in a roundabout way it has to do with women, because it's about women's sons and daughters dying in the senseless act of war. It's called Play Your Own Warped Dreams. Young men had been called by their government for war. They were honorable young men, never killed before. Honest folk, like you and I. They were bursting with their country's pride. Polished up in all their gear, waiting patiently for the plane. Excitement and fear, when jumbled, felt eerily the same. They had visions of the glory they would bring, the honors for service, for country and king. They had to jump with their parachutes on, some of them singing an old military song, while others were frightened by their fear of heights. They had no idea, not one, how to fight. When they jumped from the plane, not sure what to do, one of the men lost one of his boots. The ground was soft and warm, earth was real. He'd request another, it was no big deal. All his comrades enjoyed a great laugh. They'd not an inkling that it could be their last. On solid ground there was smoke everywhere, acrid smell of burning flesh just hanging in the air. This is not what they signed up for. There was terror deep inside. On this day in the jungle, they found nowhere they could hide. Trenches all around them, the stench of filthy flesh. Everywhere they looked, their eyes fell upon such senseless death. Where was the glory promised them? How long would they be here? The terror they now felt, becoming paralyzing fear. They'd learned to pray on that darkened day, prayed they'd stay alive. Families back home praying fervently their loved ones would survive. 2 years later, orders came, time now to go home. Many were going back empty and would find themselves alone. Wives, husbands, girlfriends, all deserted while they'd been gone. You're not the one I married, so I must move along. They returned with missing limbs, blinded, maimed in many ways. Depression and trouble, coping set in. They could no longer pray. Weakened and defenseless, forgotten by those who professed to care. Reality was those others didn't give a damn what happened there. There's big money to be made in war, they count on it. The mongers sit in their comfy homes while young men die for their profit. I pray that all hear the message and the radiant words of peace. Time to lay all weapons down before the mongers' feet. You will no longer pull the strings nor send us off to die. You will no longer bury us beneath your blackened sky. You will no longer send us off to war, to torture and maim. Pull up your big boy pants and play your own work games. Thank you.